Hello YouTube. This is Shout312-100 bringing you my Dragon Collide structure deck with the twist. I'm just gonna jump right in because my phone is dying. But this deck is different than what normally people have been using out of the structure deck. I mean, mainly the Twilight, but there's a big twist to this deck, and I'll explain to you. It is 4 o'clock in the morning, so I might be a little slow, so give me a break over it. Start on 3 Light Pulsar Dragons. Basically what it does, you can special summon by play a dark and a light monster in your grave. And then while this card's in the graveyard, you can discard a dark and a light, just special summon this card to your hand, to the field. And basically when you do that, you're setting up for another Chaos Summon. So, and then when this card's sent to the graveyard, it's supposed to summon a dark dragon type monster from the grave with 5 stars or higher. So that's what Light Pulsar does for the deck. And then 3 Dark Flare Dragons. Basically, you can special summon it by removing play a dark and a light, so no chaos summoning. And then what happens is, once per turn, I can discard a dragon type and send 1 dragon from my deck to the graveyard to banish 1 card in either player's graveyard. So I can send a dark and send a light, so I can set up for another chaos. And then you send Eclipse Wyvern, so bet goes off. And then speaking of Eclipse Wyvern, I run 3 Eclipse Wyvern. Basically, when it's sent to the graveyard by any way, I select 1 level 7 or higher dark light monster, dragon type, and then I banish it. When this card's banished, the banished card that was selected is now returned to the hand. So 3 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons. Basically the engine of summoning most of the cards in the deck, because its effect, special summon a dragon once per turn from the hand or graveyard. And then 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. I am trying to get 2 more. And this is a heavy hitter for the deck, playing against, I found, Wind Up Self. And then also, basically, it's like a shooting star, but an effect monster version, because when it's attacked, you can banish them both during either player's turn. So, Galaxy Eyes is a heavy hitter. Dad, we already know what it does. 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. I did start with 3, but Galaxy Eyes works so much better. So when I get the other 2, I'm going to replace Blue Eyes White Dragons with the Galaxy Eyes. So basically they're in here for a 3000 beat stick. 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons. Why? Because Light Pulsar targets level 5 or higher dark dragons, and there's not really too many except for this Dark Flare and then the Metal Dragon. So it is a 24 beater. So 2 Alexandrite Dragons. I'm wanting 3, but I need to wait for my 3rd one. So they're pretty good for light support. Double Red Eyes Black Chicks to get out the Red Eyes Black Dragons. And then 1 White Stunner Legend. When I get my 2 Galaxy Eyes and my Alexandrite, I'm going to replace that. So then for the spells, we got Reasoning, Allure Darkness, Card Destruction. Sorry for the background, my friends are playing Dragon Ball Z for the Xbox. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Double MST, Book Moon, Enemy Controller, and then for the twist, Double Dragon Ravine. The only reason why is because its effect, I discard 1 card and I can either add 1 level 4 or lower Dragunity monster from the deck to hand, which I'm not running Dragunities in here at all, so that effect's not applying to me. Second effect, I basically send 1 dragon type monster from my deck to the graveyard that pulls off Eclipse Wyvern, Wyvern, however you say it. Basically, it sets up. So, for say I discard a dark monster, and then I'll send a light monster from my deck, and then I have the chaos summoning monster, I will summon it. So, Dragon Ravine does help. It helps with dead hands and stuff. So, double bottomless for traps, and then Mirror Force, and then Solemn Judgment, and then an extra deck, Illuminate. So, if I am stuck with dead cards and opponent is stalling, Illuminate, like 3 Wyverns or 2 Alexandrite, and then detach 1 Wyvern or discard a Wyvern. So, either way, it goes good. And then that's it. Any questions or comments, tips, rate, subscribe, comment below. Thank you, YouTube.